Is it really just perimenopause? So, hi, I'm Megan. I'm a nutritional therapy practitioner and functional biochemistry specialist, and there's a lot of information going out right now about perimenopause and linking all of these symptoms that someone a female going that is kind of around that age that may be going through, blaming everything on perimenopause. And here's the thing. Menopause, perimenopause doesn't have to be this horrible, crazy experience. And largely it is for so many women because we have other bigger things going on that is already increasing the amount of stress we have going on in our body. That's putting a lot of stress on our adrenals, which play a big role in this perimenopausal state. We can have gut issues that play a big role. We can have toxin overload issues, drainage pathway dysfunction, chronic and significant nervous system dysregulation issues that all will impact and exacerbate perimenopausal type symptoms here. So if you are going through perimenopause, if you think you're going through perimenopause and maybe you're working with someone or you're trying to find some ways to support your body, only looking at your hormones is a massive disservice to your body. Yes, we can look at hormones. Yes, we want to look at hormones. And we also need to look at everything else that also impacts hormones, that also impacts our adrenal health, that impacts our cortisol levels, because our ovaries are stopping a lot of our hormone production and our adrenals are supposed to be taking over this. And if your adrenals, if you are chronically stressed, if you are chronically fatigued, if you have chronic cortisol dysregulation issues of any sort, your body is going to very, very, very much struggle here. So the whole key is, how do we help your body feel safer to make this process as smooth as possible? And you really should have minimal symptoms. Yes, our body's absolutely going through changes. I went through a lot of those changes in my late 20s myself, and I was able to reverse out of it largely because of the timing. And I looked at the entire bigger picture as to why this was happening in my body, especially at such a young age, that we just need to look at the whole picture. So if you are just doing hormone replacement therapy, if you are just looking at your hormones and looking at that side of things, you're doing yourself a massive disservice. And if you really want to help your body in this transitionary period to make this as smooth as possible, and also really limit a lot of the long-term impacts that this can have on your body, you need to look at the whole and bigger picture as to what is everything going on inside and outside of our body, especially from a stress perspective, to help your body feel safer, to help regulate hormones and make this transition as smooth as possible. If you need help with this, book a free consult with us. We work with a ton of women in this kind of age range, this perimenopausal age, and a lot of times we see complete reversal and or just a massive decrease in symptoms because someone can actually feel good during this stage as well. So there's a link in our bio to book your free consult. Also, just like and follow. We'll be sharing more content around this.